So my name's Ben Marris. I'm the owner, skipper of Saona, which is a 40-foot ketch designed by Philip Rhodes, launched in 1936. She was built at Battery Point by Charlie Lucas. So I first saw Saona in the Royal Yacht Club Marina. We were just beginning to think we'd like a slightly bigger boat, and there she was, and her lines so lovely. That was it, really. She's such a beautiful boat. Philip Rhodes designed boats to sail, not for a racing rule, and she looks like she's going to sail, and she really does sail. We took her up to Sydney for the 1998 Tall Ships race, and the passage up was long and slow because the wind was on the nose all the way, and it was all new territory for us. Glorious sailing into Sydney Harbour first time, just a magic moment. And then the passage back, the wind was on the nose again, and it was quite serious. We had a young crew, and in the end we went into Bermagui to let the weather pass. But it was a good experience for us all. We weren't very experienced, and we learned a lot. We've cruised her a lot, all around Tasmania, all sorts of places. My wife and I have been most places. My children, sons and daughter and grandchildren come sailing with me, and that's just a lovely thing. The boat's become such a member of the family over the last 28 years. Most twilight races now, there are 3 generations of us. There's me and one or other of my sons, occasionally my daughter, and usually several grandchildren. It's just a ball. Well, she was built originally for Malton Western of Austin's Ferry, and that's probably why she has a centreboard, because of the shallow waters there. But then in 1951 bought by Admiral Sir Guy Wyatt, who had been the Royal Navy hydrographer. He retired from the Royal Navy, came to Tasmania, and he spent the rest of his days doing lovely, lovely charts of little corners all around Tasmania in Saona. And we've circumnavigated Tasmania following them as best we can. There's a style to his charts, an elegance to his charts. Admiralty charts are functional. His charts are just beautiful. Almost all the time we have the centreboard down. We only don't sometimes if we're going downwind, because it reduces drag. Sometimes in a broad reach we swing it back a little bit, and then if we're going in shallow waters we draw it up. Otherwise, centreboard enables her to sail to windward surprisingly well. When I first saw her, it was love of the lines, and she's beautifully built. I love that. I love that all her life she's been loved. She's been used and used and used. She's not a Steinway to be stuck in the corner and looked at. And so she carries all the dings and marks and repairs of experience, which is just what makes her much more interesting. Now, I love her most of all because she's where my family come together and we sail together. It's such a nice thing.